matapos ang ulan. Pinasmal mo kami, lahat ng bagay ay gumagaan.
The province of Zamboanga del Sur is bounded on the north by the province of Zamboanga del Norte, on the south by the Moro Gulf, on the southwest by Zamboanga Sibugay, and on the east and northeast by Lanao del Norte, Misamis Occidental, and Pagil Bay. The original inhabitants of Zamboanga Peninsula were the Subanons, who settled along the river banks. The next group of settlers to arrive were Muslim migrants from the neighboring provinces. The Bagindinawans and Kalibugans were farmers, the Tausug, Samal, and Bajaus were fishermen, and the Maranaos were traders and artisans. The Muslim settlers also looked on mat weaving as its major occupation. Then came an exodus of migrants from nearby provinces. Historians say that majority of them came from the Visayas, Cebu, Bohol, Negros, and Siquijor. Together with original settlers, these pioneers helped develop Zamboanga del Sur into the abundant and culturally diverse province that it is. Today, the province comprises 2 congressional districts with 26 municipalities and 1 component city, Pagadian City. Its capital, with total of 681 barangays, has been declared as the new regional seat of Region 9.
Zamboanga del Sur, like some of the places and cities found in the Philippines, Zamboanga del Sur was the most part built slowly upon the foundations of various migrants and settlers. It wasn't a settlement built by one tribe, which later expanded. The name Zamboanga itself came from the Malayan word Jambangan, means a place of flowers. Very first settlers, the area which would ultimately be known as Zamboanga del Sur, were known as Subanons or Subanons, whose name literally means river folks. They settled on the river banks, and almost all were farmers who practiced the slash and burn method of agriculture. It wasn't long afterwards, though, that were joined by the Muslim immigrants who came from the neighboring towns, with some coming from as far away as Malaysia, broken into groups defending from where they came. And their professions were also different. The Mindanganaos and Kalipugans were mostly farmers by trade. The Talgos, Bajaus, and Samals were the fishermen, and finally the Maranaos were traders and artisans. A major occupation for the Muslim, however, was mat weaving, which is still a very much practiced today. During the following years, and more people from nearby province migrated to the area. Most came from Visayas, namely Cebu, Negros, and Bohol. Together, these people helped from Zamboanga del Sur into the variant province known today.
Bulacan Falls. Bulacan Falls has its own brand of beauty, simple yet scenic, ordinary but unique. Bulacan Falls is 400 square meters high. It's a fascinating work of nature. From its peak, several streams diverge, going in different directions and cascading into different falls, though it may not give the impression of power like other waterfalls. Bulacan Falls instead plays a different character through artistry, with water flowing down through different terraces and pools, surrounded by lush vegetation and unique rock formation. It is truly a scene showing the beauty of nature. It is located in Pagadian City, Zamboanga del Sur.
Marlocat Falls. From afar, Marlocat Falls
Look like a white curtain pinned to a lush forest wall just flowing in the wind. A close, the water was even more dramatic and grander than it looked. The scenic waterfall is a rising destination located in the interior of Barangay Tibula. If you have a day to spare in Zamboanga City and are into nature hikes and outdoor activities, this should definitely be on your must-to-do list. Puting Balas Sandbar. Puting Balas, which translates to white sand, is a section of white sand beach located approximately 5 minutes south of the seaport and is accessible by boat. Clear, deep, blue seas at the Puting Balas Sandbar are great for diving and swimming. This virgin paradise is known to many and it only appears during low tide. This is a place to go if you want to explore a raw beauty of the disappearing sandbar. It's located in Pagadian, Zamboanga del Sur.
Cause you're a treat so special.
Gipos Cave Resort. Gipos Cave Resort is a new spot frequented by an increasing number of cavers and mountaineers located in Barangay Katipunan and Barangay Poblacion. The cave, which has a lot of cave networks as a layers of chambers with unique formation of stalagmites and stalactites. It has underground water, supports the man-made lake, which is about 500 square meters wide. Picnic huts around the swimming pool are available 300 meters away from the cave. It is located in Gipol, Zamboanga del Sur.
Zamboanga Hermosa Festival. Zamboanga Hermosa Festival is one of the main and most famous festivals in Zamboanga. It is known locally as Fiesta Pilar. It's a month-long celebration held during October annually in Zamboanga City, the city center of Zamboanga Peninsula in the Philippines. It commemorates the patron Saint Nuestra Señora del Pilar, who likeness and immortalized in Fort Pilar, Zamboanga. The people's devotion to Nuestra Señora del Pilar runs deep as it is supplemented by rich legend, along with story of miracles and apparitions seen near the Pilar. Hermosa Festival features a myriad of activities such as sports events, musical concerts, agricultural trade fairs, a Chavacano song festival, a street dance competition wherein different schools within the city compete for the title of the best, and Wow Zamboanga, showcasing diverse talent, tastes, ideas of the different barangays within the city. Witness of colorful costume of the dancer as they parade through the street Zamboanga. Regatta de Zamboanga. The culture of Zamboanga gets richer and richer with the celebration of Regatta Zamboanga. It's the most scintillating and most awaited event during Fiesta Pilar. It's a fluvial racing contest showcasing locally constructed vintas and bancas, which are traditional outrigger boats and the Mindanaons, with colorfully painted hulls and artistically swing sail. The sails are colored and decorated artistically as they try to embody what Hermosa is, the Spanish and Chavacano word for beautiful. Each vinta carries two persons who paddle to add speed to the wind and carries the sail, as it navigates along the predetermined course of about 400 meters. Pasko na Zamboanga. Christmas is one of the most widely celebrated holidays in the Philippines, let alone in the vibrant city of Zamboanga. Pasko na Zamboanga or Christmas in Zamboanga kicks off with a lightning ceremony of the City Hall. One of the goals of this holiday celebration is to bring the people together, regardless of religion, in light of Christmas season. Beside the City Hall, some other landmarks in the city, such as Plaza Pershing, Paseo del Mar, Veterans Memorial Monument, and Jardín Maria Clara, are illuminated with colorful lights. Christmas community event and choral competition are also held during the festival.
Sati de Zamboanga or Sati Ayam, or also known as Satay, is a breakfast meal to the locals of Zamboanga.
Sati is made of beef and chicken strips and liver on skewers that are grilled and put on top of a sweet spicy red sauce. Sati serves with gamo or sticky rice with a bowl of thick semi-sweet hot and spicy sauce which gives a complementary taste to samo. You can combine the rice and sauce. Sati roadside shops open as early as 4 a.m. Lokot-lokot. Lokot-lokot is made by repeatedly pounding glutinous rice until it becomes fine powder, which is then blended with water and other ingredients to create a thick batter. The mixture is then poured into a half coconut shell with holes called an uluyan, directly into frying oil, resulting in fried mats of rice noodles. Kuracha. Kuracha is the local Chavacano name given to a species of deep-sea crab commonly found in the waters of Sulu province and waters surrounding Zamboanga city.
Zamboanga del Norte shares Zamboanga del Sur's birth, but ever before the province existed separately, its shrine city of Pagdapitan was already renowned as the home of the country's most famous exiled national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, just before his martyrdom. Today, Dapitan retains much of the old world ambience and charm, succeeding in retaining the delicate balance, the progress of the times, and the heritage of a city with a special niche in Philippine history. Its rustic character blooming with the reminders of an age long gone make it a must for every visitor. Dipolog City, the capital of Zamboanga del Norte, and known as the Orchid City, has a charm all its own, tracing roots from a Spanish settlement in 1634. While it is the urban and commercial center of Zamboanga del Norte, it has also managed to preserve the air of a countryside village that endears it to many seeking the convenience of modern life with the ease and peace of the countryside living. Zamboanga del Norte also abounds with natural beauty, lush forests, parks, falls, and scenic beaches and coves, plus historical landmarks that take the visitor on many nostalgic trips to the past.
Tranquility. Simplicity. This is Zamboanga del Norte.
Zamboanga del Norte is a part of Zamboanga Peninsula, which used to be a single province. On the 6th district of Mindanao and Sulu in Spanish times, in 1914, the American civil government recognized the Mindanao Gobierno Militar and established the Department of Mindanao and Sulu with the town of Zamboanga as the seat of government. On June 6, 1952, the peninsula was divided into the province of Zamboanga del Norte and Zamboanga del Sur by virtue of the Republic Act No. 711.
The Cock Beach Resort. Set beside the sea and flanked by mountains to its west, the Cock Beach Resort in Dapitan City, Philippines presents a luxurious venue for a most serene holiday. But more than its pristine location, this luxury resort also boasts an array of facilities and services that fill your stay with conveniences and endless opportunities for adventure. Expect nothing but fun and leisure during your stay. It is located in the Dapitan City, Zamboanga del Norte.
So gentle, we could leave this town and you could take me away. We don't have
Dipolog Sunset Boulevard. Dipolog City faces the vast Sulu Sea to the west, blessing the city with spectacular sunsets. The city government developed the Sunset Boulevard with promenades and benches to provide a venue for leisure and entertainment. As early as 4 o'clock p.m., food vendors start to set up their stalls anticipating the arrival of visitors. Sunset Boulevard Promenade is Dipolog Non's favorite spot for jogging, walking, biking, skating, or simply sitting to watch the sunset. It is located in Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. Glorious Fantasyland. Glorious Fantasyland is a world-class amusement theme park and commercial center all in one. It is the pride of Mindanao and the biggest theme park in the Philippines. A waterfront theme park with numerous rides, shopping center, restaurants, and live entertainment with fireworks and parades. Glorious Fantasyland is a great place for the whole family with their waterfront theme park and various rides and activities. This promises fun, excitement, and happiness for children. It is a great place for parents to bring along their children. It's located in the Pitan, Zamboanga del Norte.
Sinulog sa Dipolog Festival, Dipolog City. The annual Sinulog Festival celebration in Dipolog City featuring this year's theme, Senior Santo Niño Hiosa Kami, Pete Senior, made the heart of the Dipolog nuns beat hard and wild with passion to the Lord Jesus as they celebrated His feast day. The activity was organized by the Catholic Church with a strong support from the city government of Dipolog and the provincial government of Zamboanga del Norte. The feast day of Senior Saint Niño, the infant Jesus, was started with Fluval Parade from Fisherman's Village to the Dipolog Airport and back to Puerto Coro. Kinabayo Festival. Kinabayo Festival, which is celebrated every July 25 in Dapitan City, Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines. Celebrate a mysterious and colorful pageant reenacting the Spanish-Moorish Wars, mainly the Battle of Covadonga, where the Spanish forces under General Pelagio took their last stand against Sacracan. They were able to overturn the tide through the miraculous spirit of Saint James. The addition of local color and modernism has made an annual celebration a popular attraction which brings thousands of tourists of the Dapitan City. Hudyaka Festival. The drum beats, the sun flared, the crowd gathered, and the dancers marched forward their fancy, shiny festival dresses glinting in the hot afternoon light of Dipolog City. Zamboanga del Norte's Hudyaka Festival commences Hudyaka, which means Reveille in Bisaya, an annual festival that is attended by contingents from the whole Zamboanga del Norte province. The festival celebrates the founding of the province and the cities and municipalities of Zamboanga del Norte, usually sent in contingents to compete. With price of 6 figures, there's no reason for them not to. The festival is now on 8th year and hosted rotation by the towns of Zamboanga del Norte. This year, it's Dipolog City turn to host the Hudyaka del Norte, and we were lucky to be invited to witness the festivities.
Knickerbocker. The Knickerbocker is a famous dessert or snacks in Zamboanga City. The Knickerbocker is made of mix of fruits such as slices of mango, banana, apple, and watermelon, gelatin shaved ice, and sweet milk with a scoop of ice cream on top. The Knickerbocker is a refreshing dessert that has been a long-time favorite among Zamboangueños of all ages. Pianono. Pianono is a Filipino Swiss roll, one famous cake roll being sold by piece or roll at many bakeries in the Philippines, wherein bread or pastry dough is rolled around various fillings. The Filipino-style pianono is a jelly roll consisting of a soft, pillowy sponge cake wrapped around a mixture of margarine and sugar. It's also often adapted to include local flavors such as ube, mango, and mocha. Chikalang. Chikalang is a snack food in bilao or packed in plastic usually sold by street vendors in Zamboanga City. It is a local delicacy in Zamboanga City and other parts of Mindanao that is made from glutinous rice shape like a twist donut or pilipit. It is fried and then coated with flour and caramelized sugar.
Buluan Island. White sand beaches and crystal clear waters may be found on Buluan Island. The island is privately owned, but there are no entrance fees. Tourists can use the free bamboo cottages and tables that are available. You may walk along the beach and have a relaxing dip in the clear waters, or you can enjoy the view of the Zamboanga Sibugay Mountains while enjoying the fresh sea breeze from the cottages. It's located in Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Malagandis Falls. Cloudy skies produce the ideal contrast of dark forest shades surrounding the playful skirting of surging white water as a deep green river meets gravity at its end. A single small cottage stands beside the waterfall, providing the perfect view of the area. It is located in Titay, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Zamboanga Sibugay Provincial Capital Complex. Located in Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, you will find the province's greatest provincial capital. This is not just a capital complex, but it is also known for its distinctive architecture. It looks like a traditional palace when you look at it from afar. If you are passing by Ipil, don't forget to tour in its destination to know more about its municipality.
Sibug Festival. Sibug Festival, an annual grand event every February 15 to 26. In celebration of founding anniversary of the province, highlighted Binibining Sibugay, street dancing, trade fair, sport fest, and the longest Talaba grill, showcasing the biggest, juiciest, and meatiest Talaba. Capital site, Ipil Heights, Ipil, Zamboanga Sibugay, the site of the festival. Pasalamat Festival, a street dancing competition every January 15 to 29, featuring the traditional way of holding Thanksgiving celebration among the Subanons and Kalibugans in locality. The site of festival in the sport complex, Tungawan Elementary School, Tungawan, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Kasikas Festival, an annual event honoring Sir San Jose Mamumua Falls every May 1, the patron of Ipil. The celebration or town fiesta is highlighted with religious procession, choral competition, and others. They also have parade of street dancing competition featuring the lechon or roasted pig. Ipil Municipal, Ipil Zamboanga Sibugay is the site of the said festival.